Thank you, Donna, and thanks for having me. Yeah, recap a little bit of last year. Ended up second at the Max tournament. So like she said, we've been kind of trending in the right direction as far as athletically, so we're pretty happy with that. And the goal was to compete for championships every year, and I feel like that's where the program is right now, and that's what we're trying to do. We were in it right to the end last year, and it's put a little bit of a bitter taste in our mouth for the kids, our returners coming back. Like, they want to come back and prove that they deserved that, and they wanted to get back at it. We did have 3 athletes get to the postseason. Natalie Hamp, Tara Kaufmal, and graduated senior Zoe Schroeder. So the great thing about that is, I feel like we're right on the cusp too as our team as far as getting to the postseason. So that's kind of where a lot of our energy is going this year, is to kind of take that next step as a competitive team. Something we were super proud of, and we kind of toyed around with it for the last couple of years, as far as an academic team in the gymnastics world. For the last couple of years, we ended up being the 3rd place team. Last year, we actually got over the hump and we're the top gymnastics GPA team in the nation with a 3.875. We did win our MAC championship in 2019, but being that academic champ to us was as important. But so we're going to chase that again, but we're definitely going to get after that athletic MAC championship again. Schedule coming up this year, it's kind of a little bit of a quirky schedule. January, we start on the road. We're kind of the road warriors. 4 weekends in a row, we kind of hit the road. Starting out January 7th at Florida, 4th ranked team in the nation last year. Second weekend, we go after, we're at Kent State with Kent State and U of I, both teams that made the regional qualifying thing. Like other coaches here, the goal with our program is we want to get against those good teams. We want to compete against as many teams that qualified to postseason or ranked teams that we can, just to show our kids that they belong there, that they're good enough to take that step. And we feel pretty comfortable on the floor against any of those guys. Then in February, we come home for 4 weekends. Highlight there is we are doing a Beauty and the Beast with wrestling again this year, February 20th. That's a quad meet for us with 2 MAC schools in Iowa State. I know Ryan's got 3 teams here, so that's going to be like a 3-ring circus. That's a lot of fun to come watch. And then we end the season on the road with 3 meets. The last 2 meets of the year, we go to Eastern in a quirk where they host us last regular season meet of the year, and then we compete championships at their gym. So I think it's an advantage for us to get to that venue 2 times in a row, get some comfort level there, getting ready for the championships. We're super excited about this year. Like Connie said, the kids have really rededicated themselves coming out of COVID to just giving everything they got to take that next step. We are more prepared. We're deeper than we've ever been or as we've been. And what that means is we have enough routines on every event to kind of maybe rest some kids and do different things like that and not really take a step back. And that's something we've been chasing since we got here. It's a tough, challenging schedule, but I feel like this group is ready for it. And it's really the only way to take the next step is to kind of test yourself. Tara and Natalie, both qualifiers from last year. Tara on vault, Tara was a vault MAC champ. Natalie Hamp was an uneven bar MAC champ. They both qualified to postseason, did very well. Both of them are going to come back and kind of be leaders for the team to help get us to that next level. Exciting freshmen to watch. Emily Snock is somebody who's really going to come in and kind of knock your socks off. I've been teasing her a lot about it. She's a 4-eventer who I think she's going to turn some heads this year. We haven't had a freshman go after freshman of the year in a while, and I think we finally got a kid who can do that. And that's not to take away from the other freshmen on the team. This is a super talented group that improved our skill level immeasurably. So it's going to be a fun season for us. We're going to be fun to watch. Couple opportunities to watch us. Upcoming this Saturday, we actually have our Halloween inter squad that we're going to do inside the gym. When we run our inter squads like this, we split our team in half and basically just kind of run a meet and compete against each other. Kind of the first time we're going to score them in a controlled atmosphere, so we're pretty excited about that. Donna had mentioned our red-black inter squad, which is November 19th. It's a Friday night, the Friday before Thanksgiving. We'll set up the convo over here for a meet, bring some judges in, and kind of do the same thing. just kind of get after it and kind of see where we stand in preparation for that January 7th time. You know, our goals don't change as we go from year to year. Our main goal is to be MAC champs again, and then that secondary goal is qualifying to regionals as a team. So I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much. Any questions?
What is the sort of 1.5 month period between that last year and the start of your regular season? What's going to be the priority during that?
With where we are now, the priority is just going to be like polishing, cleaning up, getting after stuck landings, things like that. The good thing is this group is very prepared, so we're not looking to accumulate a bunch of things during that time. Like Connie said, we do go home during that time a little bit, so it's meandering through that. It does come at a good time to give the kids a little bit of rest because preseason's pretty aggressive on them. But then it's a pretty quick turnaround. I think my kids report back December 28th, and then we compete on the 7th, so it comes pretty quick. Well, thank you guys very much.